Jack Trice Stadium. It's the UCF Knights and the Iowa State Cyclones. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Iowa State's head coach told me before the game, focus is going to be essential. Play by play. He understands completely that they have a big opponent coming in here next week, top 25. But this opponent in front of them today is not to be taken lightly. He wants to make sure his players are looking at them and understanding they have quality players too, and not look ahead to next week. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He'll bring it out. It's Moffitt. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the UCF Knights offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The fake wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Left side, it's Dalton. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. All over him immediately.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game, something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're #1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
The Knights send out the punt unit. Searching for space. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Cyclones offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He's been able to put together a solid resume. We're anxious to see what he can do in this one. Great play place to start for this offense.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination of what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast, stress a defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point was good. On the return, it's Moffitt. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Under pressure. Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Rid of it on the RPO. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Tells the run, wants to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Long way to go on second down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Knights are rolling down the field. The play fake. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Motion from the wide receiver. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Changing the routes with his receivers. From the gun, it's McKinnon. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
And the Cyclones want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Unleashes one. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking for the edge. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He'll need to unleash his thunderfoot on this 56-yard attempt from the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the 2nd one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Got a little space, and he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Cyclones moving quickly to the line.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Running inside, it's McKinnon. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Past the 6. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 2nd down to the air. Back's got it on the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Slams it ahead. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal.
Well, you got to give this offense a lot of credit because they've been really physical. They've been doing a nice job running the football on this drive, getting themselves into this position, 3rd down in the red zone. They've got a 4-point lead. Obviously, a huge 3rd down here, but even if they don't get it, they can kick the field goal, make this a 7-point game.
Touchdown, Iowa State! And they take it in for 6 more points. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? And they haven't got the outing they had hoped for from this junior quarterback. There's been next to 0 execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run it. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Knights will hustle to the line. Trying to get the corner. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. The Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not...
There he goes! And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. And the Cyclones are threatening in the red zone. Running the red zone. It's McKinnon. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll move the wide receivers. Powers inside. Got a little grass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. action on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup, not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This quarterback part of their running game. Enough to move the chains. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Quarterback keeper. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He got it. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 17 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's Ole Miss getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Ames. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Got enough for the first down. Turning on the Jets. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Cyclones! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
How many talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
Deep in the end zone, it's Moffitt. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Straight ahead, it's Moffitt. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. He'll pull it down. There he goes. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. The ride. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 47. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Swings it out to the flat. Could not make his way to the corner. The Knights decide to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Quarterback keeps it. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season, man. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Right at the line. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On the move. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. All wideouts, no backs. Calls his own number. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. quick give. It's McKinnon. Maybe some room here. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. A first down for the offense. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Caught.
I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Flips it out to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, running back gets to give. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
This is one of the best run defenses in the entire country. They pride themselves on being the most physical unit, and you are seeing that in this game, shutting down this running back.
That is no good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Throws to the tight end. Just a little off. Incomplete. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Pulls it. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Out wide left, it's McKinnon. Makes the grab in their space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Cyclones, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got him on the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Run in the red zone. It's McKinnon. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it out. It's Soto. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Takes the handoff. It's Moffitt. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Ready to fire from the pistol. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's past the 30. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Knights come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Right side, it's Darnold. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sells to run, looking to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now on the move. Got the 1st down. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He
snags it, and there's running room. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's McKinnon. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0. You've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We didn't coming in on paper. This team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. And for this sophomore signal caller, this one will be filed under learning experience. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense, as corners made plays. Really, the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be and hasn't put drives together. And this offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days they want to forget.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Gets the back moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Knights will line up to punt it away.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They kick it away on fourth down. Pulls it in at the 25. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us here.